Okay, y'all, I'm going to do another garden tour for you guys. It is July the 11th, so let's get to it. And hopefully you guys can hear me better today. I put on the mic. Here is my potatoes. This is my yellow crookneck. I think it is squash bugs. I have tried to get them, and then I put some powder down, and I try to keep it away from the flowers, but they're all closed now, so hopefully won't nothing get in it. But I have two. They might be straight neck. They don't even look crooked neck, but I got two on there, one here, and then one back down there. So I just have two on there. I don't even see any little babies, but I'm trying to save it. I do have another one planted back there, so hopefully if this one don't survive, then we have another backup. I have my red Russian kale right there, and then today I just put in 2 seeds of New Zealand spinach, and then my marigold trees, which are huge, and then this is my volunteer tomato plant that I got from my compost that had volunteer lettuce as well, and it still has some more in here. It has 2 right there, and then 1 back there, and I'm just gonna let them stay in there because I repotted 2 of them. Nothing is not growing as fast because the marigold is blocking it from his sun, but look at my green beans. Oh, green beans everywhere, and ladybugs. You see these little green beans all over. I don't know how long. I think it takes about 2 or 3 weeks for them to grow, but both of the plants are just full of flowers and green beans. And then this is the one that I started later, and it's growing. And that is some kind of kale. That one is red. Russian kale, and I'm not for sure what kind this one is, but we'll wait. I finally got my basil to come up, so I've repotted it there, and then I started some gray zucchini. The lettuce, it hasn't bolted yet, so I keep getting some up of it. A little marigold, and some parsley. Cilantro. I don't know which one it is. I just let it go to seed for the bugs. And these are my sweet potato slips. I just have 2 left in here. I pulled some up, but the roots wasn't as strong as I wanted them, so I put them in some water so that they can get a little stronger, so I can put them in some put them in the dirt. This is my zucchini plant. Right now I have 2 on there. You can see them. Got 1 coming there, and then that big one right down there. You see that? Yeah. So hopefully it got pollinated. It looks like it got pollinated. And of course I put some dust on it one too. I didn't see where any bugs that got into that one, but I put some down there for cautionary measures. My leaves are looking very good on this plant. I've been trying to feed it every week to keep it strong, so it's looking good. These are my marigold tree. This one's gonna bloom. Got 3 flower buds. So this is my potato. It's looking good. And I'm going on up this hill. I just been planting more stuff, moving stuff around. These are my carrots. They have grown in the past week a lot. And this is my other volunteer tomato plant. And it was as small as the other one, but it's doing much better over here because it's getting direct sun. And it probably won't get anything on it until mid-August because, you know, it's small. But we'll see. It may. This is my ginger. I moved it today over here. And I planted some more potatoes today in here. because I got some grow bags with the window, and I want to see how they do and see if you'll be able to see it. I'm going to put some sweet potatoes in one as well and sit it right there, and then let it finally across the fence. So we'll see. I'll probably put the potatoes up there and put the sweet potatoes in that spot so that I can vine them this way so it won't go to the neighbor's yard. Anywho, let's come up off the hill. My spinach in here. And it's just one plant because I don't know why I just planted one, but I put a couple more seeds in there today. Also planted some more spinach here. That is my citronella for mosquitoes. This is my parsley. Come on around here. These are my bunch of onions. They have come in really good, finally, and they're strong. So they're like green onion scallions. These are my actual onions. And they look like the scallions to me. So I don't know how that's going to do, but I only put, I think 3 or 4 in each pot. But it looks like 2 seeds are right there. One there, and then the one here never came up. Then my avocado tree is going. I'm thinking about pruning the top so that it can start branching out down the bottom. It's got some leaves down, growing down here, and some are coming out. You can see. So, I don't know. I gotta watch some videos because I don't know all on it. Put some more spinach in one of those. That's just there to go back in my garage. And I bought a elephant ear. You guys, look how pretty he is. He had 2 leaves and 1 dead leaf. So the dead leaf died. But so now I got a new one, a 3rd one, and then we have 4th leaf coming right there, so that is doing good. And like I said, that is spinach back there. This is another thing of onions like I just showed you, and I did 4 in this pot as well. And as you can see, only 2 came up. This one has his 6 leaves, so that is good, which, sorry I'm not in camera. This one has his 6 leaves, so that's good. It means it's established. These are 3 from videos that I watched because, I don't know. Back there is stuff I planted, but they didn't come up, so I'm going to repurpose it and plant something else. My eggplant here has finally come up. I don't know what's in it, but because whatever is written on there is gone, but it didn't come up, so I'm going to repurpose that. I got some okra here that I planted a few days ago, and it popped up because it got really hot. So I'm going to put those in some grow bags as well. I got to get some more soil and wait for it to get its true leaves. I'm not supposed to plant on when it get its first 2 leaves because they'll die. Same with these. This is Scalpel Squash. I planted them at the same time, I believe. This one is starting to get its true leaves, so I can repot that soon. But that one is leggy, so I don't know how well that's going to do. But I'm going to plant it anyway once I get around to it. So that is it for that. And that's that eggplant. I had 2 of them, and I think I might have put 3 seeds in each one, but only 1 seed came up, and the other one is big, and that one just took forever, but it finally came up. This is my turmeric. Only 1 came up in this entire big old pot, so I'm wasting this pot. But I'll leave them in here. This is my crookneck that broke off. That I was so devastated because it was so big. But I put it in water. It's really hot today, so it's drooping. It wasn't drooping this morning when I came out here and started messing around, but the heat has made it droop. However, it has a root on it as well as it has a little baby. You can see that. Where's my finger? It has one right there, and it has another one. Well, it has 2 of them. One. There you go. See, one right there, and then one to the left there, and one to the right. So it has 2 baby squash, and it has a root. So I'm gonna try to let it root some more. And I'm gonna put it in a grow bag and see if it works. Don't know if anybody has ever tried that or not. Comment below and let me know, but I'm gonna save it because I'm trying. Anyway, this was supposed to be chives that never came up, so I took some coriander seeds, soaked them overnight, put them in a paper towel and let them root, and then I put them in here. So we'll see how that goes. I just throw them in here sporadically, so we'll see how that goes. This is rosemary, which never has grown. I'm going to put some more seeds in there. I think I put seeds in there twice and still nothing. Last year I ended up just buying some. I think that's what I need to do and just let it survive all year. I think it comes back. Thyme never has come up either. I put some more seeds in there again today. See if they ever come up. This sage, it was sitting beside that one really close and I moved it. So right now it's unhappy. But it'll come back up in a day or two as long as I keep it watered. And that is the other one. So that's pretty much it for what I have on the porch. Besides my other citronella plant. This is jalapeno that I planted from seed that never came up. And this is my Serrano. Yeah, my Serrano Pepper. It had a whole bunch of peppers on here, and then I gave it something it didn't like, and the flowers started dropping off in the peppers, but I think it's okay now. I think they might have had too many peppers because I self-pollinated them, but now I see flowers are back again, so I think it's happy again, and I'm going to stop self-pollinating and have 8 million peppers on there, but I was giving them away to people. Like I said last time, I don't think it was in view, but the self-pollinated flower, and you just take the flower and you just rip it, just like that. And that will self-pollinate the actual flower. This is where my tomato plant died. I just went ahead and pulled it up. And I left the marigold in here. And I might stick something else in there. Put some bug dust on there to kill anything that's in there because I think I had one of them fine before. Still more marigold plants. More marigold plants. I don't know if I planted them in there or they just popped up from last year. This is my basil. I think it popped up from last year because it did go to seed in this pot, but I pruned the top of it so it'll start getting wider. This fell over from the storm. They're going to put a stick over there to hold it up. But right now, it's falling over. But anyway, that's that. So I will have some basil here. And then I got the one plant that is in bed. And then this tomato plant. No, there we go. We have one that's growing there. Because I was like, no, I haven't seen any flowers. So I think it got too hot for it. And so it had a bunch of tomatoes on it, but they just never got any more, and they're not getting really big. But I keep, giving it some fish emulsion and hoping it produces more. So we'll see how that goes. Here's my tomato plant that I went and bought. It is a big boy. And I bought it at the store. It is not organic, so I had flowers on it, and I took them off. I watched the video, and it said something about take it off and water it, and treat it for 2 weeks, and don't let it flower, and then it'll be fine. As far as organic, it'll wash out all of the chemicals that they put in it. So that's what I've done. This is my king. It's a bumblebee in my water, so I got him out. And I don't know what he's going to do. But it looks like he's eating up my kale because he's... I wish he'd get out. I don't want him to eat up my whole plant. So I'm probably going to take him out of there. Because he is eating it up. But maybe he needs some strength. But he don't need to eat up my kale. But that's what's in there. It's a dino kale. Since that's what the sign says. So I'm assuming that's what it is. And that's the only one I planted it as. So yeah, I'll probably get him out of there. He's on my plant. tried to save his life. This is my sweet potatoes. I moved them over here in the sun, put them in the porch and let them get acclimated. But now, last year I didn't bring them out in the sun. I think that's why they were so small. So this year I put them out here on the porch. And this is the one that was big, and then that was that little small one that was just a little nut. It has grown, so now we have 2. And I'm gonna put one more in there when they get enough root on it. And I got them in water. I'll show you guys that. This is my spaghetti squash. I started from a seed from a spaghetti squash that I bought last year to eat. And I let it dry out and I saved the seeds. So we'll see how that is. I don't know what kind it is. I'm just save the seeds because that's what you can do instead of buying them, because you're going to pay for the fruit. This is my eggplant. I put it in a 5-gallon bucket. I watched some video and this man, he grew all his eggplants in buckets. And last year my eggplants didn't do good in the bed with the squash. So I'm going to try it out here and hopefully it does work. So that is it. And my butternut squash doesn't have any squash on it, but it is starting to get flowers. So that's a good thing. And I got a bird that has a bird nest on the porch. Up there, there's 3 little babies in there, and she gets angry when I come out here, like she pays the mortgage for my vinegar. I have seeds everywhere. And those are my grow bags I got. I put a link to them. I got 5 of them for like $20, I think. These are my slips that I got rooting. They have root on them, but to me it's not enough. I think I got 3 of them in here. They'll probably be okay in about a couple of days. And then I broke off some of the tomato, what you call them, the suckers. So I'm going to plant that and give it to my cousin because she wants a tomato plant. So I'm going to give it to her. Hopefully it grows before it gets cold here and she can get some tomatoes. But no, she gets sweet potatoes. And that is it for my garden tour. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you all in my very next video. Bye-bye.